Take two. Hello 1969 Ford Mustang, how are we doing? Welcome to a lovely sunny United Kingdom. Not. Thankfully I'm sat in the warmth of my car, so it's not all that bad. I've just got a bit of a zoomed view I'm afraid, but that's best I can do. No, it's not. It's horrendous. It's absolutely horrendous. I'm just messing with my camera here, trying to get it in a sunbit light position. Hello, Vass here again. I had to disconnect then. The reason why I disconnected is because for the first 30 seconds when I went live, there was my car radio was playing in the background, and there was a song on it, and you can't have music on a live stream. YouTube would have been a bit upset about that, so I had to restart without my radio on. I forgot when I was first jiggling my camera about, there was some music on it background. And you get a strike for that. If you have music on it background, they don't like it. Not one bit. I have to be first. Yeah. Hello Gary, how are we doing? How's it going, darling? How's the weather over there? Is it as lovely as it is here? I'll put my window down when a train comes. There's nothing coming at the moment, so I might as well just keep my window up while there's nothing coming. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a terrible weather. Yeah, I'm good. It was raining earlier, it's just really cold now. Yeah, I wish it were just really cold here. It's absolutely horrendous here. It was bad if the wind were blowing the other way, but it's always blowing the wrong way. You know. Maybe a little windscreen wiper on either side of this window, it'd be perfect. Horrible weather, that is, yes. It is for sure. It is for sure. It is for sure. Can't believe I'm here. I should have just stayed at home, but you know. But there you go. Things you do. I get bored just staying at home all the time. I can't see anything. No, I can't either yet, Vassia. As soon as something comes worth looking at, I will lower my window. There's nothing to look at the moment. As soon as the train comes, don't worry, I'll lower my window. I'll give it one of them, just like that. It's actually dropping off a bit, this rain, but you know. I mean, I could put my phone outside because it is waterproof, but I think, you know, it might upset the screen, you know, and make it do some queer things. Looks like hailstones. No, it's just heavy rain, and it comes and goes and comes and goes and can't make its mind up. Certainly not very pleasant. Hello Senga, how are we doing? I'm blaming you for this, Senga. You said, are you not going live today? No, it's not very good for streaming right now. Certainly isn't. if there were no wind, it'd be all right. It's the fact that the wind's whipping rain around, and one minute it flies into car, and then next minute it's blowing away from car. But if there'd been no fence on the other side, I could face the other way, away from the wind. But it's a tall fence, so I can't get a view. Can't get a view zoomed from inside the car. See, I'm zoomed onto the track from inside the car here, so I can get a view. But I can't get a view as it is. It's impossible, you know. Yeah. It's not cold. It doesn't feel cold as such. It's just wet and windy. I mean, funny, I was cold last night in bed. I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning and took up bog, and I was freezing. You can open the window when the train is approaching. Yeah, you're right there. Could have a little windscreen wiper on that window, and then I wouldn't have to open it at all. That'd be ideal on side window, a windscreen wiper. Hello, Keith 58. How we doing? This is what I call dedication. Is this dedication to the subscribers? Either that or just stupidity. One or two. Yeah, it is a good rainy afternoon. If I could find a way of doing it from the other side and zooming through the fence, I would do, but I just don't think I could do it, because on the other side the rain will be going against me. Are you with me? I should have tried really before I started the stream. I should to see if I could muster something up, you know. But this is the second time I've started, because first time I woke up roasting. Someone put heating on during the night on my radiator room. No, I didn't. 5 o'clock I was cold for some reason. Because what happened when I got in last night, yesterday, my heating were on. It's left. I leave it on permanently 24 hours a day. It's on all time at 20 degrees, my heating. And when I walked in, I moved it down to 16 because it was really roasting. So I turned thermostat down to 16, and I forgot to turn it back up again. So about 5 o'clock this morning I woke up to go to the toilet, and I was freezing. See, I don't have I like a good pie, I do. I like a good pie, I do. Yeah, so do I. I'd love a good pie. Hello Leeds, how we doing? Don't forget, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button and tap that screen. And think of me sat here, even though I've got my heated seats on, I've got engine running. It's actually quite cosy in here. Heated seats on full pelt. Hello, Philippe Hanelt. How we doing? Tomorrow, May Stewart, try cat sand. Yeah. Hello, Jackie. How we doing? How's it going, Jackie? And here we've got something. The old Pendolino. Yeah, it is Scouser. Sometimes wonder if I've took leave of my senses. I should have stayed at home. Hello, train lover, TL. But I did have to go out. I've got a parcel to collect from Amazon Locker. So I did have to go out, whatever happened. You know what I mean? I had no choice. Feels like it's easing off a bit, or is that just wishful thinking? Harry Potter's on. Hello, train lover. Hello, Leeds. I am also happy because I get to have a coffee tomorrow and I get tomorrow off. Excellent. Funny, I've just ordered some coffee today. You reminded me though. I just ordered some Dolce Gusto capsules off Amazon. I ordered two things. What did I order? I can't remember what the other. Oh, a massive. Yeah, I'm trying Jackie. I'm nice and snug in here, even though the weather looks horrendous. I'm sat in my car. I've got my heated seats on, my heaters on, and I did have my radio on, but when I did the first stream, when I started the stream, I forgot that radio on in background, so I had to stop the stream and restart it again because you're not allowed to have music on it background. It was a James Blunt track that we're playing, I think. And YouTube would not like that, so I had to restart the stream without. My area is dark. It's not overly bright here, to be honest with you. Heated seats. You have heated seats. Yeah, I've got heated steering wheel as well. Never mind seats. The steering wheel's heated. It's great in winter time, you know, just switch heated steering wheel on. My area is so gloomy, but I'm not in the UK. No, this is the usual area, Manilo. It's just the weather's making it look a bit different. Oh yeah, heated seats, heated steering wheel. That's about it, actually. For luxury bits, I can't think of anything else. Automatic hill descent, automatic braking on hills when you're going up. That's about it. I'm just looking at buttons in the middle. And some of them I don't even know what they mean. DFC on, DFC off. Auto boot, on or off. Parking sensors on or off. Tyre pressure monitoring system. And 2 heated seats for me or the passenger. I don't really press many knobs and dials in here, to be honest with you. Nice relaxing drive. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it just driving when weather's bad, you know. You just drive along around a few country roads, but I've just been on motorway and it was absolutely horrendous. You couldn't. I have a BMW convertible, excellent. That's what I'm in, Senga, a BMW, but it's not a convertible. It's an X5 Le Mans Sport. Sounds flash, but it's not. It's got that many miles on it. It could have been to the moon and back. It's needing work done on it. By the way, you can make long videos where you don't have to wait for the train to arrive. Hello, Manic Azri, how are we doing? Yeah, but there's not much time to put your roof down on that, Senga. It's needing some work doing on it. That button does retouch button. I press it, but I don't even know what it does. When you're live streaming, there's a button that says retouch, but I don't seem to see what difference it makes. If you want to make your car look cool inside of the car, add buttons on the ceiling of the car on the ceiling of the car at the front. I've already got buttons on my ceiling. I've got about, crikey, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've already got about 7 buttons on my ceiling already. I don't want any more. It's like mission control, Scouser. And I've also got CCTV. I've got dash cam, but I've also got CCTV as well. So when I'm not in the car, I can look what's going on from my phone, even when I'm not in the car. You know, when it's parked outside my house, I can actually see what's going on inside and outside the car. I've got a, what's it called? I don't know what it's called. I can't see it labelled from here, but it's a dash cam, but it's linked up to the network. You know what I mean? It's got a SIM card in. You know, and so you can access the camera live 24/7 wherever you are. You can have a peep to see who's near your car or what's going on. You know what I mean? My favourite car was the... I've never had a Merc, Senga. I don't think I've had a Merc ever in my life. I've had Vauxhalls and I'd never have another Vauxhall. I mean, I had them when I was younger because they were like the trendy car. When I was like in my early 20s, late teens, Astra GTs and SRIs, everybody had one, you know what I mean? And they were like the trendy car to have. But I soon fell out with Vauxhall big time, and I'd never have another Vauxhall. I've had Peugeot, and I didn't. That actually weren't a bad car, the Peugeot, but it weren't bad. But it weren't my favourite. And Fords as well. I've had loads of Fords, but again, you know, I lost the quality's just not there. BMW's a good quality, but unfortunately they're expensive when you need to, you know. Yeah, I had an Astra GTE, and I had a Cavalier SRI, I had a Cavalier CDI. The SRI got stolen. It was only 3 months old. It was a K-Reg, and I got it in 1992. It was 3 months old, and it got stolen twice. Hello, 4th in 74. How are we doing, sir? How's life in Sweden? Oh, look at that. Blimey, you going back there, Senga? Yes. Oh, I'm nice and warm in here, 4th in. It's actually, amazingly, it's actually stopped raining at the moment. It's actually no rain falling at the moment, believe it or not. Yeah. Yeah, my mate, he had a Mark 1 Astra GT, the first ones. And I had a Mark 2, mine with the one with the digital dashboard. His were a Mark 1, and God, his were one of the first ones, but it were nice. It were like showroom condition. And then everybody had them, you know what I mean? And I had a GT, I had a Cavalier SRI, and that were beautiful, that car. Absolutely stunning it were, that car. Not SRI, CDI, it were Cavalier CDI, 2 litre CDI. It was a D-Reg, and I just bought it, and it was the very, just when they did the revamp and give them a facelift, and it really looked smart. Hello, Jeanette, how are we doing? Gonna be -4 and 5 tonight, blimey. No wonder ABBA used to always have thick coats on. How's it going, Jeanette? What's the weather like over there? Is it very similar to my weather? Well, it's not my weather, I don't own it, it's just what I'm getting. I've owned 12 old Cadillacs, and I still own a 1979 Ford F-150 pickup in America. Excellent. Yeah. My 8K 2006 Golf GTD got stolen. Yeah. Now that's one car I'm just not into, I'm afraid. I look at Golfs right from day one to now, and I just find them so boring. Absolutely. You know, the shape's hardly change, you know what I mean? they just bore. I find them boring. You know. Never had a Golf. Hello, Ray Logo. They just don't denote for me. I know they're quick cars. My mate has a, is it called an R3 or something like that? I'm a boring person. I'm sure you're not. My mate has one. Is it called an R3? And it's absolutely, it's like a racing car. It is. But I'm not keen on them. I don't know why. There's something about them. But at the end of the day, I don't like cars that are down to the floor. I always like them high up off floor, because with my bad hip, I can't get into normal cars. Well, I can, but it's a painful experience. So that's why every car I buy has got to be an SUV sort of thing. That's why I bought this X5, you see, because it's got the side steps on, and they're not the horrible aftermarket side steps like most SUVs that you buy. Have horrible bolt-on aftermarket side steps, and they look crap. Whereas the X5, it's part of the chassis, it's part of the body. You know what I mean? So it's a lot better, a lot firmer, and it looks better. It looks more sleeker than having a bolt-on thing underneath. You know, because I just think you bolt it on underneath and you're just reducing the height, the clearance height again by bolting them on. You know what I mean? But I were going to get rid of this a while back, but I test drove a couple of other different ones. The XC90 and the Cayenne. I test drove one at each of them, and they didn't feel any different to this. I thought, what's point in spending thousands when they didn't feel any different? They didn't perform any better. Better than the Go Compare advert. Hello, Danielle, how are we doing? Yeah, magnificent for a thing. I've watched loads of videos. Super duper. I was playing piano last night till about, what time was it? About 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. Yes, I've seen it. I've watched quite a few of them. Yeah, I like the one in Vienna. Were you in Vienna, singing in Vienna? Hello, Danielle. Un saluto al colleghi Mackinsinsti. Hello there, Danielle. Yeah, we're playing. Which song are we playing? I can't remember. It's called the Love Song. It's that dun 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 dun. Do you know the one? Do you know the song? That were after we'd done the live stream, because I were on Jeanette's live, and then I did the Railway live last night. We were on. There were quite a few people on that, actually, in that chat on that Railway live when I played the game. There was Senga, Tommy, Gary, and a few others. It was quite a busy chat. And then after that finished, I thought I had to go to bed, and I nearly went to bed, but I thought, oh, I'll just do an hour. And I was playing that one. I just still can't get my left hand going. It does me head in. There's some songs I can bring my left hand into play where it's just say 2 notes, you know, like well, there's one I can do it with a bit. Oh, which one is it? I can't remember its song. Roberta Flack, Killing Me Softly. I can get my left hand going a bit on that, because it seems to just go A, G and E all the time, sort of in a circuit. So I can remember it, you know what I mean, and do it without looking, keep my fingers on keys and do I'll have to do it, yeah. Do one playing the piano. Yeah, excellent for a thing. That'd be good. I'll be watching your left hand all the time. I watch a channel, and you've got to watch it. I mean, you might have already watched it for a thing. She's only a youngish woman, and she's Russian, and she's unbelievable on piano. Absolutely unbelievable. She is unbelievable. That's all I can say. And she's a Russian pianist, and she's come from a really fancy Russian piano college, music college. And she's really good. Her channel's called, it's easy to remember because I always think of the Mazda car. She's called Gamazda. So it's Mazda car with GA in front of it, Gamazda. And you've got to watch her on piano. Gamazda, she's called. Unbelievable. Absolutely. And all she does is pop covers, but she plays them vocally, if you get me drift. She doesn't play the song to be sung with. She actually plays the vocals on the piano. And she's called Gamazda. G-A Mazda, Gamazda. Russian girl. I think she's only in her late 20s, possibly early 30s. Gamazda. You've got to see that channel. She can play the piano, that girl. And she is easy on the eye as well, but that's not my reason for viewing it. Honest. Oh, she's brilliant. Yeah, just have a look, Gary. Gamazda. G-A Mazda. It's just Gamazda, all one word. She's Russian, and she's come from a top Russian music school. Because I watched a guy who was doing a review of her, and he says it's pointless me reviewing this because anybody who passes out to that music school is like a genius on piano. I forgot what it called. He did say the name of this Russian place, but I forgot. But you've got to watch her. She does every single track you can think of, pop track, and she does Bohemian Rhapsody, and it's unbelievable. She does rock, AC/DC and all that lot. Meatloaf, everything on piano, all on the piano. You've got to watch her. Gamazda. Just think of the Mazda car and GA. Yeah, I'll have a look at that. Wandering Wolfie. I like watching that Terry Miles as well. That English fella, and all he does is goes up and down country looking for pubs with pianos in. And when he goes in and plays a few tunes and gets a few free beers, he's called Terry Miles. And he's entertaining, but he's a bit rough around the edges. You know, if you want the quality, you've got to look at Gamazda. Yeah, I got a text saying, "Where are you?" And I replied saying, "I'm in my living room." I watched these three Georgian girls, nice on the eye, even though I don't know what they're singing. I can't switch it up. I'm a bit like that, Gary. I can't help stop watching the Bangles' Eternal Flame, but you've got to find the right version, the right one, and it's on a show called, oh God, what's the show called? It's a pop show that were on in 80s, you know, like Top of the Pops, but it weren't called Top of the Pops. It's called Countdown or something like that. And oh God, that's Sarah Hoff is absolutely stunning on it. I was rolling off the bed. Yeah. Hello, Tadu, sorry. Tadu France, how are we doing? Tadu Franco, sorry. I won't mind, I have no excuse today because I got my glasses from behind bedside cabinet. Hello, Tadu Franco, how's it going? Well, we've got 77 watching on this wet and windy morning, afternoon, shall I say? No, because it wasn't that late, was it, Senga? It was about, I can't remember what time it was, to be honest. I can't remember. It sounds good folk sort of music. Yeah. My favourite channel used to be called Lova Flock, she was called. Yoga Flock, but I think YouTube have took it down for obvious reasons. They were very close to the bone. Yeah. Yeah, because after that train live, I played piano for about an hour afterwards. Because I remember looking at the clock and it were about, when I got in bed, it were about 2:30, 20 to 3, something like that. Yeah, driving the train in the snow. Milton Keynes to London Euston, then back to Milton Keynes in an Outclass 47. Only because I couldn't get the other train going. I tried every button on the bloody thing and I couldn't get it to set off. Don't know what I was doing wrong there, I have no idea. Yeah, I have no idea what the problem were there, but that train just would not go. In the end, the disappearing passengers, yeah, that were weird. They need to know about that, the game, people who met the game, dovetail, and said, come on, what's going on with these passengers? I was going along track, and I looked down the train, Jeanette, and I had first class car were full of people with crazy haircuts. And about 2 minutes later, I did the same thing again, and they'd gone. Bloody passengers had gone. And I hadn't even stopped, and I was doing over 100 miles an hour. So they all must have jumped off. Unbelievable. Don't forget, double tap the screen, you 80 people who's watching. Or 85, whatever it is. I'm not used to looking at main screen. I'm always used to looking at a delayed screen. Yeah. Because obviously my phone's usually on the fence and I'm watching on another device, but I'm watching it direct on the fence phone, if you will. Yeah, they all disappeared. Passengers. I set off with a train with a lot of passengers and got into London with hardly any. Hardly any got off. And then I dived in another train full of passengers and I couldn't get it to go, so they're probably still on platform now with them passengers waiting to set off. And then it started snowing. But hell, that's going slow considering there's nothing been passed. They had been evacuated because of bad haircuts. Yeah, there were some bad haircuts. Platform 9 and 3/4. Yeah, what's that off? Is that Harry Potter? Yeah, somebody said, oh, were it you, Senga? Somebody came in your house and said that, are you watching Professor Snape or something? Hello, Merseyrail Train Simulator Classic. One day you'll have to make a cab view video of one of your... Make a cab view video of one of your destinations. Right. Not 100% sure I know what you mean there. Hello, Antonio Di Leo. How are we doing? Oh, I bet it is. There is a channel on YouTube, and I forgot what it's called, but it's permanently live all the time, and it's I'm presuming it's somewhere in Switzerland or Austria, and it's just a train driving through mountains live all the time, and it's just nothing but snow all the time, and you know it's live. I've watched it loads of times. There's loads of live, there's loads of one of the best channels to watch is a guy called Dan Coffey, but it's not spelled like coffee, it's C-O-F-F-E-Y, Dan Coffey it's called, and he's obviously a train driver, and he must put a GoPro in his cab, and he's just got loads I think he means like you driving to your destination. Ah, right, yeah. Only problem, I've done it a few times, that in car. I've done like live drives in past, but you're everlastingly losing signal and it's dropping out. You know what I mean? Don Coffee, that's it, Don Coffee. His videos are unbelievable. Unbelievable. Brilliant. Don Coffee, that's it. And he just puts a GoPro in cab and takes a trip, and he's all over the country. Unbelievable. And he explains to you where he is and what that junction is and all that lot. It's unbelievable. Don Coffee, that's it. Then we see how you really drive, yeah. Yeah, that's right. It's Friday and Saturday night drives. Yeah, I should do that again. Set up another channel. I couldn't do it on this channel. I'd probably lose subscribers. But set up another channel. Just call it live drives or something, and just put nonsense on it. I would like to do another channel just for putting nonsense on. Because I sometimes worry like that, you know, when I did Thursday Night Live and everybody's having a laugh and it's, you know, getting a bit daft. I think yeah yeah, they're fighting on the roundabout, that's right, yeah. Yeah, like watching some sort of gymnastic routine. Film all the jobs, harassing people, yeah, correct. Yeah, there's plenty of them about for a thing, I'll tell you. Plenty of them about. At least it's not raining here. It's stopped raining. I can actually put my window down a bit more. Very cloudy. Yeah, I were on Tesco car park the other week, and I was just sat there. I just got back in my car. I've been in the little Tesco's, which I go in quite often, and this woman just comes scurrying around because the car park's at the back of the building on like the back alley, and this lass come around, she was in about 20s or 30s, and just dropped her kicks and started having a pee. She didn't realise I was sat right there in the car. You know, imagine videoing that and put it on YouTube. Yeah, Glasgow madness. Yeah, these people who get caught short should need to check who's in the parked cars before they just start, yeah, before they start relieving themselves. I think she was probably a lady of the night, probably, I don't know, because that's that area where the Tesco is, that's the red light district. There's a lot of them about. A lot of them about. Just bring the zoom out a bit now while the rain's not here. I'm going to go back to Spa, so going to do lives, going to it in town, yeah. Yeah, honestly, people like that. If you're in a good area where signal's good, you're laughing. You know, where you've got good signal all the time, it's brilliant. And just drive around and people, you'll get folk in and watching all the time. Especially late at night on a Saturday. I mean, where I live, Saturday night is the key night. They actually have people actually come in on coaches to go in the pubs where I live. On Saturday night, they actually have coach loads of people coming for a night out. Because there's so many pubs in such a small area. You know, there's a couple of nightclubs and loads of pubs literally in a sort of 500-yard area. So it's very popular. Saturday night. Got Irish boys next to the spa. Excellent. Hello, Bengal Turney Yozov. How are we doing? Bengali Turney Yozov. How's it going? And approaching is another Avanti West Coast Class 390. I wish you could see the thing on top sparking, but it never shows up on camera. You see the rain flying off it, but that's about it. Did you see the spark then? It just sparked and it came on camera. Don't forget, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. Amazon, please don't forget to collect your parcel. I won't. Yeah, do you see the spark? Yeah, they spark a lot, but for some reason camera never picks it up, but it just happened to catch one of the sparks then. Have you heard from Harley? Not since when did I last communicate? When did he came in he came in my chat yesterday, I think, didn't he? Harley Sanger, do you remember? I can't remember. Either yesterday or the day before. I think it was yesterday he bobbed in. Yesterday afternoon, but I haven't heard anything since. Came in and said hello yesterday. Hello, Titanic VR. How are we doing? He's actually just done a live stream on YouTube as Harley. TSW live stream. Just finished, yes. Hello, Manal Renuka. How are we doing? Yeah, it was either yesterday or the day before, I just can't remember. He's just been live though on YouTube, literally 5 minutes ago. He's just finished a stream. I wish I brought a set of streamer with me, and then you can't see that. Saying that bush that's bouncing around on right is actually about 40 foot away from me, even though it looks near on camera. I couldn't reach it even if I did have a streamer. I'm going to go live drawing, but I hate starting just sitting there. Yeah. That'd be good, that, if you know, get a camera up on some sort of tripod or something, looking down, and then start. Hello, Callum from East Croydon. East Croydon, yeah. I used to go to Croydon a lot. I used to go to a place called CPI White Quill, a chemical place in Croydon. CPI White Quill, they were called. I used to deliver these big white tote bins full of some white slop. I don't know what it were. And they were in Croydon. Hello, Callum. Double tap the screens, yay! I've just done it. I love trains, excellent. I got a flip phone so I can point to paper, excellent. Hello, Sir Leroy Hoffman. Screenshot. What's a screenshot, Leroy? What What's the screenshot, Sir Leroy Hoffman? Just made some popcorn. Excellent. I don't know what I'm having for tea. I've got a choice of lasagna, something and peppercorn summit, beef keema, or sweet and sour summit or other, or Cajun chicken, or buy summit. Go to Burger King on my way home. Everyone believes now everything fake. The younger people. Alright, is he trying to say this is a screenshot and it's not live? Well, ask him to explain how that bush is moving. I think if I could make a screenshot like that. Hello Dave, how we doing? Dave Shaw, how's it going? If I could make a screenshot that good, I'd be sat at home doing this. Something else approaching, but I don't know what it is. Looks like another pendolino. And it is. Yeah, that train that's just gone past, it wasn't real. It was just AI, an AI train. This one that's approaching, that's also AI. Oops, I hit an accelerator by accident. Just going to roll forward slightly just to get that tree out of shot. There we go. That bloody bush, it's annoying me. Keep flapping around outside. Accidentally put my foot on the accelerator then and nearly blew the engine up. God, I wish I was fake, it would be great. Don't forget, double tap the screen, folks, and subscribe if you're new here. We're on the downhill run now to 7k subscribers. We're on the downhill slope. Need less than 100 now, but I know I won't get it today, but in the next day or so. 90 odd to go. I'm going to put my roll of gammon in. Excellent. A roll of gammon. That sounds really yummy, that. We have ways of making you double tap, said in a German accent. Yeah. We have ways of making you double. I can't talk in a German accent. We have ways of making you double tap. No, I can't do it. Roast chicken here. Have you had it, or are you about to have it, Jeanette? You'll love Wolfie. Yeah, I'm gonna have a look at that one, Thorfinn. In fact, I'm just gonna take a screenshot now to remind me. What's it called? Wolfie what? Just type in what it's called and I'll do a screenshot. My German accent is spot on. Strawberry cheesecake. Oh, excellent. I haven't had a cheesecake this year. Not yet. Chris just putting veg on. Wandering Wolfie. I've done a screenshot of that so I can remember. I shall have a look. For sure. Mazda. What a flipping channel that is. I'm going shopping tomorrow. Nothing left apart from my roll and ham gammon. Yeah, roll. What do you mean roll? Is it like in a halt? Who goes there? Is that German? Used to watch. What? Yeah, that's it. I know when my daddy were in the army in Cyprus, and they had something, and they had to say it to a person that were approaching them, and if they didn't respond, they had to shoot them. No ifs, no buts. If they didn't respond, they had to be shot. I forgot what he used to say, because he used to always say it to me all the time. I can't remember what it were, but it was a command they had to give to these people that were being a nuisance. And if they ignored him, they got the bullet. I can't remember what the saying were. He said, because you just couldn't take the chance with him. I don't even know what were actually going on, you know. We were peacekeeping forces and all that nonsense. No idea. I've got spuds, but not looking good. Sprouts on them. Oh, they'll be alright. England is meant to get thunder and lightning. Love a good storm. I've got spuds, but yeah, you could just cut them sprouts off. Yeah, apple pie, roast chicken and apple pie and custard. Yeah, excellent. I don't know what this is that's coming. Look, judging by this time of day, I'm going to guess it's Trans-Pennine because of the bright headlights. But I could be totally wrong. You always seem to have bright headlights to Trans-Pennine. And I'm correct, it is a Trans-Pennine. Hello Romain, how are we doing? Choo choo. Spoke with a T, yeah. Touch you, touch you. Yeah, I'm glad it... Can you hear me engine badly, or is it not so bad? Because it's lovely and warm in here. Hello, Purred Beer, how are we doing? Purred Bear, how are we doing? 3.5 MPA, 35 miles per hour. 35 miles per hour. I have weird food likes. Yeah, I've noticed that, Senga. I have noticed that. It has come to my attention, your eating habits. I mean, I eat some weird stuff. Well, I don't now, but prior to this year, you know, I had some pretty damn weird concoctions. Roll and pot noodle. Yeah, well, I used to do that all the time, that. Pot noodle. I used to first make a pot noodle and I'd use a couple of slices of bread to dunk in it first to suck the juice up. To, you know, soak the juice up. And then the noodle bit, I used to tip it on a couple of tea cakes. Brilliant. Can't beat it. Pizza sandwich. Yeah. Out of the tin, cold cream of chicken on toast. Now I'd have to warm it up a little bit, but I get where you're coming from. I can eat custard out tin without warming it up, no problem. I'm in my car, yes, I am in my car, Roman. I do my own creation, Senga, a microwave version of steamed pud, but I put cho chips and golden syrup, or choc chips, golden syrup, strawberry jam, use both milk and white chocolate chips. Excellent. Yummy. Oh yeah. I used to just put chips, oven chips, cook a lot of oven chips, then knock up some right thick Bisto gravy, whack it on them. I put chips on my pizzas, slices, fold them over like, yeah, that's excellent, that, Gary. I've never tried it, but that is the sort of thing I'd do. I'll tell you what I did try, because it was Joelle who mentioned it last year. She says, crack an egg over your pizza. And by God, that's good. Put a pizza in the oven, but before you stick it in, crack an egg over it. So it's a pizza, but a fried egg on top, you know. Well, it comes out a bit more like a poached egg, but God, it doesn't half add. Yeah, I'm the same with mayonnaise and all, Gary. I love mayonnaise. And it's on a good price at the moment in Sainsbury's, is mayonnaise. You get them big jars for 95p. I never buy them squeezy jobs because you can never get it out of the bloody things. You get near the end and you're everlastingly shaking hell out of it. Long live mayo. Do you put eggs in your potatoes before you mash them? No, I've never tried saying that. I don't mash potatoes. When you live on your own, you tend to steer clear from all that complicated cooking. I'm more of a smash person, me. Packet mash. I never buy potatoes. The only thing I have bought in the way of vegetables is Brussels sprouts. I love Brussels sprouts. I can just do a full pan of Brussels sprouts and pour Bisto on them. Thick Bisto gravy. Oh God, I love it. One pot cooking, yeah. I mean, best ever invention with air fryer, and I've got a brand new one that I've not used this year. And I used to put all sorts in that. Literally anything. Even put hot cross buns in it, and they used to come out brilliant, they did. Just for a couple of minutes, hot cross buns in air fryer. Get them warmed up and then, oh yeah. I've not had one yet. I'm like Richard. You smash. Yeah, I can't beat that smash. It's alright. Put plenty of butter in it or something, you know. It's lovely. I think Senga likes it as well. We were talking about it yesterday in chat. Smash. It's brilliant. And at Tesco here, Tesco, so I'm saying here in Blackburn, they do flavoured mash. You know, you can get it with corned beef in and stuff, and onions. You know, the smash with butter. Yeah, can't beat it. It's lovely. Can't beat your own potatoes with butter, egg, and milk, and mash it. Yeah. Chris uses a mixer after he has put milk and butter, right? How do you all take your porridge? I don't eat it, Senga, but when I used to get it, I used to buy them sachets, them Quaker sachets where you just add a bit of water and milk or whatever and bang it in the microwave for a minute. You know. Correct. Comfort food, you're right there. Sugar or oh god, I couldn't put salt on porridge. Bloody hell, no way. I don't put salt on anything. I don't even have salt in house. It's one thing I steer clear of. Yeah, I don't do salt. I used to, but one day doctor said it's the most damaging and the biggest contributor to artery blocking and strokes going is salt. He says it's a nonsense the way people pile it on at chip shop. He says they just, you know, and they said just drop that out your diet and you're doing a lot of good. And that was years ago, and I've not touched salt for years, and I don't buy sugar either. I have got some sugar in, just on the off chance that somebody else wants it, but I don't take sugar in anything either, in coffee or out. Hello Grigory, how are we doing? Hello Austin 0136. Do you know Thomas the Tank Engine? Not personally, no. I've heard of him. Is he blue? Is he a little blue engine from an island called Sodor? Does he have mates called Gordon and Clarence and Terence? Oh, I know him then, yeah. I know of him. I've never met him personally. I can assure you, you're not going to see Thomas here today. That is definitely a fact. I think that's the Scottish way, salt in porridge. Oh God. Hello Grigori. Hello there. The Scottish way. And don't forget, if you become a member on this channel for the princely sum of 99p a month, you get entered into the Amazon voucher draw, which will be done every last Thursday of the month. So there you go. But I won't be starting it until I at least have 10 members. When I've got 10 members, the last Thursday a month I'll do a draw live on my channel, and the winner will get a £20 Amazon voucher, and that'll be every month, providing that I have over 10 members. So what a bargain that is. What a bargain to become a member. Where's Trey and Gregory? Generally they're on the track. Like there's two just past. Did you not see them? You were in the chat when they came past. You doing competitions? Yeah. All you have to do is be a member, Gary, and you're in. Be a member, a channel member on my channel. And then the last Thursday of the month, I'm going to do a draw for a £20 Amazon voucher, and you'll instantly win £20. But I'm not going to start doing it until I've got at least 10 members. I've only got 3 at the moment. When I've got 10 members, I'll do it. I'll start doing it. And you've a good chance of winning 20 quid every month. So, you know, eventually you're always going to get your membership fee back, aren't you? You know. It's my new promotion. I thought about it yesterday. Well, yeah. Oh, hey up, what was Jessica saying? I missed that. What was naughty Jessica saying? I missed that. I was filling up my vape. I'm starving now, so am I, Senga. So am I. All I've had today is a strawberry protein shake about 10:30 this morning. Here comes Village. Yeah, I missed what they said actually. I was just filling my vape up, but Jeanette handled it anyway. Jeanette got rid of them, that's the main thing. Yep. She kept saying noob, yeah, I've got it. I just had a look. Grigory, we're train. On the tracks, of course. It'll be soon. Patience is a virtue. I'll just have a look at timetable. Just for Grigory. It's now 17:11 and the next train is 17:13, so you've got a whole 2 minutes to wait. I am not waiting. Right, well, if you don't want to wait, go away. That's simple, Gregory. In fact, I'll help you along with that. There you go. Send her that one. Why is the signal blinking? That is what they call a distance signal, and it's flashing yellow, double yellow actually. There's two yellows flashing, which tells the driver that the next signal is on a single solid yellow. And the next train will be 2 minutes, but the guy who were bothered about it's gone. Hello, Warsaw. Will you ever go to Poland? I doubt it, but you just never know. Warsaw, sorry. You just never know, do you? Some people haven't got patience, correct. Warsaw Express is one of my favourites. Excellent. Hello, F1 News, how are we doing? Some people have got no patience, no. Where is train? Somebody put a message on one of my videos last night, well, this morning, and they just typed on, what station? I thought, what? What station? You know, I can't be doing with that. If you've no manners, get lost. If I were watching a train video and I wanted to know what station, I'd type something like, great video, what station is this, please? Doesn't cost, you know, it's no big deal. But they just put what station and that was it. I thought, sod off. Don't do bad manners. Don't do it. And here is the train from Windermere. That's come from Windermere and it's going to Manchester Airport. And the next train to arrive in a couple of minutes will be from Liverpool Lime Street going to Blackpool North. I've just been camping there. We're at Liverpool or Blackpool North and Manchester airports. There's 107 people watching this, so double tap the screen and subscribe if you want to, if you're new. Doesn't cost note. Blackpool, yes. Blackpool. Very popular is Blackpool. I can't believe the amount of trains that go to Blackpool. Oh, Windermere. Sorry, you've just been camping at Windermere. Got you. F1. Sorry about that. I forgot about the Windermere train. Excellent. I wouldn't like to be at Windermere today. Crikey. It'll be living up to its name today. Windy. Good Lord, will it? Not the place to be today. For sure. I think he means Windermere. Windermere, yeah. Pound coins everywhere. Still haven't got rid of all this. Yeah, I noticed that, Jeanette, with the air. But I thought I'm not going to do a part nest on you and pick you up on it. I'm not bothered about spelling as long as I know what you mean. That's all that counts. Not like other people who just spend all the time picking people up on the spelling. Does my head in that. Wow, tried to become a member and got kicked off. Who did? Who got kicked off? Why did you get kicked off, Thorfinn? Explain what you mean. I don't know what you mean there. Hello, there you go, member. Thorfinn is in the gang. Well done. Thank you very much, Thorfinn. You're now in the draw. You're in the draw. And as soon as I get another 6 people, that'll be it. I'll be doing the draw. If I get 6 people before the last Thursday of this month, I'll be doing a draw live. I'll put a Wheel of Fortune on with everybody's name on. We'll do it live. Now Thorfinn has a little train next to his name. Pedants are the worst type of people. Pedants. What's that mean? Pedants. Bird beer. First prize a sock. Hello Stuart, how are we doing? Second prize, a clean sock. How's it going, Stuart? That train that's just gone past isn't on the timetable, unless it's something that's running late. And it ain't on the timetable. Well done, Thorfinn. Join the club. Hello, Chris. Is Chris in here somewhere? I think he means peasants. All right, peasants. Excellent. Feel free to delete him. I don't even know where he's gone. Peasants are the people who pick on people's spelling and go, all right, got you, yeah, correct, Purd Beer. I'm glad you explained that then. I thought you were calling all us lot peasants then. You were just about to get kicked out, but yeah, they are. It annoys me that people who just pick up on grammar and spelling, you know, as long as I know what folk mean, that's good enough for me. Hello, noteworthy scribbles. What's going on here? Yeah, I agree. There's a few people like that and constantly picking up, and then they go and type something in chat and misspell it themselves. That's the laugh of it. I mean, you can ask Jeanette that. She's seen that with her own eyes. He picks everybody else up on it, and then he goes and spells something wrong himself. He did it other night when he were on the panel And I said, give over. I said, we know what they meant. Oh, well, fire. Another member. Senga now has a train next to her name. Thank you very much, Senga, and welcome to the club. Hello, J Moon. How are we doing? The next train is literally 1 minute away. No, 5 minutes away according to the timetable. Is it? Expected past 17:20. No, it says 1 minute away here. The timetable's changing as I'm looking at it. It's live updating and it's just changed. Oh no, yeah, 17:20. There's supposed to be one coming past. And then again at 17:24, and then another at 17:28. And after that it's 17:43, 17:51, 17:52, and so on. Excellent, J-Moon. Is this a CCTV or are you actually outside? Well, I'm not outside, I'm sat in my car, but I can assure you it's not CCTV. There you go, I'm just giving you a wave. I'm actually sat in my car. There you go. Hello, Cap Studios, how we doing? That's it, I've got 5 members now. I only need another 5 and the competition will start. Watching from a train, excellent. Naps on a train, excellent. Your name looks better with a little train next to it now, Forthin. You look more important now. You've got the ultimate icons now. You've got a spanner and a train. You're in an elite group. That's a very slow train, considering it's going towards a green light. Oh, well, that's going so slow. Senga, we are starting our detective service for sure. Senga Forthin, private investigations. I'm a good detective. Yeah, she is. She is. She puts Vera to shame. Sengfin, yeah. I think Senga's just jiggling her gammon at the moment. I was sat at home this morning and after we were talking in chat yesterday, I actually watched Airplane, the film, you know, the comedy. Oh God, I'm in stitches. Killed me, did that comedy. I actually watched it this morning. I found it on YouTube and I watched it. They were hilarious. Hello, Leslie Nielsen. I was just about to say hello, Leslie Nielsen. Then I thought I missed something. Oh yeah, Leslie Nielsen absolutely kills me, that guy. Absolutely, I was in stitches watching that film. Even though I knew what was coming, I've watched it loads of times, but I was just dying. I were absolutely dying. Trying to calm that woman down. First stewardess goes up and gives her a shake. Then another guy comes along and punches her. And there's a queue all down plane. Everybody having a punch at her, trying to calm her down. Yeah, Police Squad, hilarious. I just love that. I love them films with him in. I thought they were brilliant. Frank Drebin, superb. And there was that basketball player in it, weren't they? Him who got chased around America. O.J. Simpson. Hello, Chris, how we doing? Police Squad, that's it. Na-na-na. Na-na-na, na-na-na, na-na-na. Hello, Paul Verhagen, how we doing? Welcome back, Paul. Yeah, superb that. Brilliant. I mean, so pathetic, the humour in it, but you just couldn't help but laugh. You just can't help but laugh at it. When she's going up loft ladder. Nice beaver. Oh yes, I had it stuffed last year, and she hands him down a stuffed beaver. Classic. I missed that film that Senga said. She said, "Why have you watched this film?" And I missed it in chat. Tap it in again, Senga, and I'll screenshot it. Type that film name in again, and I'll grab a screenshot. Hello, aviation. Yo, I'm back. Shallow alley, Shally Owl. Shallow Hal. Right, I shall screenshot that and view it. Have a look at it. Shallow Hal. Got it. It's great to visit Northern England. Are you in Northern England, Paul, or are you just peering at our little bit of Northern England? What was the last train you saw? It was Pendolino. I can't believe how many people are in here on a Sunday afternoon. I thought it'd be dead. Across the pond, excellent, Paul. Nice train. It's fast. Yeah, it normally is fast, but unfortunately today, for some reason, they're going quite slow, and I don't know why. I'm sure rain doesn't bother trains. Well, I've 70 odd away from 7k. Hello, Gage from Sao Paulo, Brazil. How are we doing, Gage? I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Hello, Nelly Belly. Hello from Workington. I know where Workington is. I've been there. I've been to Workington. That's in the almost like the South Lakes, isn't it? Sort of thing. Is that the area they call it, Workington? Signals, yeah. Oh, can you see the signals? Yeah. And there is a train approaching. I can see the headlights, but I've no doubt you can see the headlights as well. I love a 380. 380? Oh, I've never seen a 380 up here. Nelly Belly, yes. Excellent. Bon Gia Gige. Poor thing, showing a bit of his Brazilian accent there. I am freezing. Oh, I'm not saying I'm warm as toast here. In fact, I had to turn my heated seats up because my backside was getting a bit too hot. World War II trains are awesome. Yeah. I can tell you that train has just passed. What time are we on? 17:29. That train, unusually, and this is unusual destination, and I'm not right sure where this place is. It's going to, I think it's up Lake District somewhere. It's going to a place called Millen. Millen, M-I-L-L. O-M, Millom. That train that's just passed is going to Manchester Airport to Millom. Hello, that's 1 8 GT. How are we doing? Yeah, Millom. Sounds like something up Lake Districts to me, does that, Millom, but I don't know. Oh my god. Hello, Concat. How's it going? Our transport moves, that's class. All cabbage and van trains, you could go in. Excellent. Go on. Yes, Scout, so it's not raining at the moment. It's definitely fine. I can see, won't be hand out. No rain here at the moment. I just changed my name, sorry. Hello, Neil Bell. It's Neil Barrow. Oh, Neil Bell. Yeah, Neil Bell. Why were I calling you Nelly Belly earlier on? Neil Bell, excellent. It's Neil Barrow, got you. No, it's not too bad actually, Scarrett Street. It's not cold. It's actually, temperature here is 13.5 at the moment on my dashboard, but that could be a false reading because I've had my engine running, so it's probably a bit warmer than it actually is. Sorry about that, Neil Bell. I thought you were somebody from abroad and I was calling you Nelly Belly. Don't know why. Apologies there. It's probably true. They moved it and not the same. Ah, yeah, you're on about that yesterday, the museum. I know the feeling, have a few accounts on YouTube. Yeah, a few accounts. To pass under the radar. It's starting to rain again though. But only spitting. Got 12 minutes to wait for the next train, I'm afraid. It's spitting, yeah, it is spitting here as well now. It's saying just a bit of spitting. And off 3 degrees and falling. It's that rain that soaks you. Yeah, another one. I'm not very happy with my flight to Portugal because they have decided instead of my flight being in the evening, it's at the 12 AM in the morning. Ridiculous, alright, yeah. I know what you mean. Well, I'm 70 odd away from 7k, 70 odd subscribers from 7k. You miss your Peter K joke. Oh no. Scarcely, traffic is going to be a nightmare, yeah. We had rain all this morning. I'm surprised they haven't given this rain a name. They usually, slightest bit of wind and rain we get, they seem to give it a name for some reason. Never sure why. You only need a tiny bit of rain and it automatically seems to get a name. One thing for sure, there's been no lycra clad people running past me today, that's for sure. They've all decided to stay at home. I've only had one dog walker. And the rain is coming. I have to drive to Manchester Airport, but I'm going to use my fast car to get there. He's got a fast car, and he's got a plan to get to the airport, even though they've moved his time. He's a bit sick of it, but never mind. I'll sure enjoy his holiday. Couldn't make the words match then. I'm just going to wind my window up until the next train comes. No point in getting wet through looking at nothing. The next train's in about 8 minutes. Love Tracy Chapman. Lovely singing. I remember we were driving in our car to Manchester Airport. It's not far. That's not hard, Gary. think he said he was going to Portugal. I think. Hello, Gail Eva. How are we doing? Welcome back. I think you've been here before. You haven't heard. Is heard. Oh my God! Yeah, you haven't heard the Elvis one, have you yet? You have to remind me when we're next on a panel, Jeanette. And I've had a couple of swillies because I need to be in the mood to sing that. I need to eat. Oops. Sorry about that. The train sneaked up on me. Yeah. I've had a couple of scoops. I'll sing it. Some of the words are slightly changed, to say the least. Yeah. You had a good quiz the other night. Have you heard of the new security thing they're doing? Oh yeah, I have. We have to walk down a different thing and all that business. That, what's it called? Some identification European something or other. I watched a video on YouTube about it the other night with that Scottish guy who travels around. I'm forgetting his name. Something Marsh, I think he's called. I forgot his name. Yeah, random quiz. Yeah, very random. It's raining really hard here now. It's bouncing. Absolutely bouncing. I got a few of them. Love a good quiz. Yeah, I used to like them. I used to like the Thursday nights we used to do when Tamsy and that used to come up. The quizzes we used to do then, the pop quizzes. They were a good laugh. I used to enjoy them. Welcome to Britain, you're right there. Good grief, it's bouncing about a foot off pavement here, you know. Rain it is. Yeah, my wipers have just come on. Yeah, I'm always watching. Yeah, never far away is Gary. Has the mods have arrived once again? Has the mods have arrived once again? What mods? The same people have been in this chat literally since the first 5 minutes, Scoutster. Pretty much everybody who's in the chat now has been here since pretty much just after I started. The heavy rain stopped anyway, that's good. And we like it that way, lol, yeah. Hello again, Leeds. Back again, Leeds. How did your team do yesterday? Sorry. I bet you were furious, weren't you? I'm a good detective. Yeah, Leeds. Yeah. We may recruit you, Jeanette. Hello, Sky Wolfie. Hi, where are we now? We're still in the UK and we're still in the same spot. I've been here since yesterday. I just curled up in my back seat and then cracked it off again this morning. Just the weather's a bit poor today, I'm afraid. And we're only 70 odd away from 7k. 70 odd subscribers away from 7k, which is good. Trains and with Georgie back again. How are we doing, Trains with Georgie? Just consult the timetable. It's actually going to go a bit quiet now, I think. 17:43 the next train. No, yep, 17:43, 2 minutes away. And then there's one at 51, one on the hour, 2 on the hour. And that'll be probably it. There's nothing else then until, I don't know. There's a special coming through at 1900 hours, but I ain't waiting for that, and also it'll be pitch black anyway, so I won't be able to see anything. There's another special at 20 past 8 as well, and then 2 more 9 o'clock, but I won't be around for them. I'll be at home twinkling away on that piano thing. I might do a live one day on the piano. See, learn about 2 or 3 songs and then just go live on piano. Give everybody a laugh. Here's a train, correct? Thornton. Not Thornton, yeah. Trains with Georgie, sorry. Yep, here is a train, you're right. The old Pendolino. There's a train coming through, but it's not for a bit, and it's coming from a place called Corkiki. Where the hell's Corkiki? Corkiki. Corkikil, sorry. Corkikil. I've never heard of that. In fact, I should be able to tell what it is. I still don't know where it is, and I'm actually looking at the... Oh, it's up Lake District again, because the 4th station after Corkikil is Sellafield, so it's up that neck of the woods somewhere. Up the Lake District again. Why are we getting all these trains from Lake District? Is there a sheep in the field? No, there's... hang on, is there? There might be, actually. No, I think the cows, because they're all black. Oh, there's a... Oh, hang on, I can't tell what it is. There's something white there, but I think it's a horse, you know. Just hang on, I'll zoom in with my other phone. I'll subcontract to zoom to you if I can. God, it won't even focus. I'm looking at it, I still can't tell what it is. I've zoomed in on it, I don't know if you can see. I move that around there, oh, it won't show. I've zoomed right in on it and I still can't work out what it is. I think it is. Yeah, it is, it's a sheep. And the rest of them, all the rest of the sheep are black and there's just one white one. I always thought black sheeps were the odd ones out, but every sheep in that field is black, and there's a brown one and one white one. Surely they can't all be black sheep. Is that allowed in today's world? Oh, the cows, they're not bloody sheep, the cows. The cows. They're all cows, and that one that's white has just got a black head. I thought they were sheep. Yeah, no, they're all cows, Senga, and there's one that's white with just a black head. All the rest are black, and there's two brown ones. All the rest are black, and then there's a white one, which is the one you can see that you think's a sheep, and it's just got a black head. It just picked its head up then and stared at me. I've zoomed in on it. They're all cows. They don't seem to be bothered about the rain, do they, them? I miss nothing. Yeah, you're right there. If you look in the bushes, you'll see a big fool, a big foot. All right, big foot. That's close, Senga. Reviewing the footage, reviewing CCTV footage on my phone. I've been trying to scan and find it, and it said you had an intruder. I thought, what? And it took me ages to find it. Anyway, I found it, and it was actually me leaving. I was the intruder. Hello, Trains with Georgie. Anyone know what the next train is? Yes, I can tell you exactly what the next train is. It is 1747 now, so it is. The next train is going to be Manchester Airport to Blackpool North, so it's going to be either a 331 or a 323, most likely a 323. Very camera shy. Hello, Simon Lund Nielsen, how are we doing? Welcome back. Welcome back to a very wet Sunday tea time stream, which is going to be coming to an end soon, I think, because the trains are getting thinner on the ground, unfortunately. They're getting a bit thin on the ground, with it being Sunday evening. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, you'll have to play that on piano, Thornton, and do with the short, like you said, because Thornton, not only can he sing, but he can play the piano. I've witnessed it with my very own eyes. I am closing my windows, freezing, and the wind. Yeah, oh God, if you're cold, Senga, close your windows. Good grief, don't have windows open. You singing, Dave? I think the next train after is a 331 or a 195 to Manchester, 1807 and 18 could well be. Hello, Outdoor Gaming, how are we doing? Anyone having a roast tonight? I'm not, but I'm sure there's plenty of other people that are, because I'm a sado and I live on my own, so I don't do things like that. I'm just going to put my window up for a minute. No point in sitting here while there's no happening with my window down. You know what I mean? I had a roast. Excellent. Did you make that yourself, or did somebody else cook it for you? Say your father was a swine. Your father was a swine. Say it posh. Your father was a swine. Your father was a swine. Don't like to say that posh. Your father was a swine. Is that posh or not? Long time no see for me, wasn't it? Catch you later, Trains with Georgie. Did that meet your requirements, Senga? Your father was a swine. Can't believe it. How many people have asked me to read lines out of Harry Potter? It's unbelievable. There used to be a girl who'd come on every now and then. She used to come on with Tamsy from New Zealand. She called Miss Gumby. And she said, my God, you sound like Professor Snape. And she used to actually have lines there and have me read them out to her. Rich, you can make money. Got out, say it. Get out, say it, catty. Say that again, Senga. I'm struggling to get that one. Are you like, no, I won't be live tonight, Trains with Georgie, no. Sunday night, no. I may be on other panels somewhere, you know, I might just be drifting around the wibbly wobbly web, but I certainly won't be doing a live. This is enough for one day. And it's absolutely battering it down here, the rain at the moment. Catch you later, Georgie. Say, get out. Get out. We're going to do it posh. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. I'm trying it in different voices. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Well, I'm going as daft. You're sending me around the twist here. I know you're watching Harry Potter now, aren't you? Get out, Potter. Sounds like Mrs. Brown, but Brown's voice Kathy. For sure. Yeah, oh, Mrs. Brown Boy's that's another one that kills me. My Hagrid voice is smack on as well. Hagrid, was he the was that Robbie Coltrane, that Hagrid? What mod includes London pad in Train Sim World? What mod includes London padding? I don't know what you mean, outdoor gaming. What mod includes London Paddington? Oh, London Paddington in Train Sim World. It's Great Western, isn't it? The Great Western add-on, whatever you call it. Sorry, which mod? Yeah, I got it now. Yeah, it's the Great Western one, isn't it? The well, the Riviera line will have it on, and the Great Western. I wish I could post my Hagrid pic. You'll die laughing. Excellent. Yeah, you should do. You should post it on YouTube. Fourth in. You can put pictures on YouTube. You know, you just put it on your community page where it just says post. You can put photographs on there. I put quite a few photos on your post page. You know what I mean? It's stopped raining. Well, it's only raining lightly, shall I say? Yes, do that for a thing. Fourth thing, what's your first name? Oh, I should know this, what your first name is. I've seen you on Sweden's Got Talent. I forgot your first name. Tell me your first name and then I don't have to keep saying fourth thing. I forgot what it is. Is it Simon? I know your surname because I've seen you on Sweden's Got Talent, but I can't remember your first name. I'm not used to having famous people in my chat. Steve, that's it, Steve. I remember that from now on. Your father was a swine. Get out, Potter. How's that, Senga? Was that posh enough or not posh enough? You'll love my middle name. Go on, Steve. Hit us with it. My bro called Stevie. Excellent. Thor. Steve Thorne. Steve Thor. Hellfire. You definitely sound like him. Thor. Alright, so that's where the Thor bit comes from. Got you. Getting you now. Steve Thor Thorson. Excellent. That's a good name, is that? Especially when you're on television winning that competition. Steve Thor Thorson. Excellent. Strong man, yeah. Thor was the guy who had the hammer, weren't it? The hammer with the pyramid end on it. Because it's funny how there's a connection there with Thor and the hammer and Steve's in Sweden, because all the Volvo car headlights have Thor's hammer in them. If you notice, when you see a Volvo, now a new Volvo, they've all got Thor's hammer in the headlights. It's a little trademark thing they built into Volvos, but they've all got it. Thor's hammer. I have a middle name. Go on, Senga. Yeah, they are. Putting them bloody big Atlas stones on them things. Jesus. What's your middle name, Senga? Come on, let's have it. Hello, Mr. Babsicles. How we doing? How's it going, Mr. Babsicles? Drum roll. I don't have a middle name. Hint, Chocolate is my name. Mine. Chocolate is... your middle name's Chocolate. Senga, Chocolate, Gracie. Caramel. Senga, Kit Kat, Gracie. Senga Mars Bar, Gracie. Senga Penguin Biscuit. Senga Yorkie. Hazel. The hint, chocolate is mine. Hang on, chocolate is mine. I missed what Ian said, but it doesn't matter. Terry. Senga Terry. Terry, right, got you. America's Fixera. Franina. How we doing? Oh, hang on. Americo Fixera. Farinha. How we doing? I ain't trying to say that again. Are there any trains coming? Are the trains going to come at bloody hell? Bloody hell. How's it going, America? The sky's changing colour. It's going like a funny... Well, you can't... It's not showing on camera, but the sky is like a murky orange colour. It's weird. Very strange. It's very strange. Misty. That's Trump's fault. Yeah. Yes. You can see the, like, I can see light tint. Yeah, it's gone like an orange. The clouds have gone orange. Like, well, only slightly, just an orange, well, red tint to them. Yes, that was going to Glasgow Central, that train, from Manchester Airport. Why do... Somebody keeps commenting on my videos and all they're typing in is numbers. They're not commenting, they're just putting 22, 63, 31. What's that mean? Does it mean something or what? Why do people do that? Be the sun going down, yeah, probably. Yeah, on my videos there's somebody called Keith Summit or other, I can't remember, and he only comment he makes is 21, 33, just 2 digits. You know, is it some sort of modern chat that I'm not understanding or what? I'm going to just ban him. I'll ask him, what the hell is that supposed to be? They are landlines. It's a treasure hunt. Sam just, yeah, he doesn't type wet letters in, he just types. Like he's done 3 comments in last, today anyway. First comment was 51, 5 and 1. Second comment was 22, and the third comment 63. What's that supposed to mean? On 3 separate videos. Very weird. Very strange. Hello, Pakistani 1268. What line is this? Yes, it's in the northwest of the UK and it's the West Coast Main Line. Unfortunately, I'm just going to check the timetable, but I think there's no more trains for a bit. 1803. I don't know, people are looking at the right time. South. Don't do it. Don't do it, Stuart. Honestly, I will get the names wrong, lol. You good with names, Richard? Honestly, I will get the names wrong. You're good with names. I'm good with names. Except today with, yeah, Nelly Belly. I know, I can't believe that. I just looked up and I thought it just said Nelly Belly. And I didn't look at it proper. Can't believe that. Do you know the class 730? No, I don't actually. Yeah, I couldn't believe that. I called him Nelly Belly. Unbelievable. He must think, who is this simpleton I'm talking to? Yeah, Celtic didn't do too well today, unfortunately. if you're a Celtic fan. I ain't getting out and putting any stickers up today, that's for sure. No siree. I will. Yep, Dundee. Unbelievable. But it happens to them all. Do you know Class 3? Yeah, I do know the Class 350. Yes. I've seen quite a few Class 350s. They don't come up here though, but I've seen them when I go down to Crewe, the London North Western Railway. Is it London North Western Railway? I forgot what they're called. I forgot what the company's called. Just let me bear with me, I'll tell you what they're called. Not London. London Midland Railway. They have 350s. Hello, Boogie Doogie. How we doing? Yes, I'm just about to wrap it up actually, Boogie Doogie. I've been here now for 2 hours and 2 minutes. 2 hours and 3 minutes. And there's not many more trains coming now for a while. So I will be wrapping it up shortly. It's been worth coming though. It's got me over a bit of a hurdle. I'm on the home straight now. On the home straight with subscribers. Should hit the big 7K tomorrow with a bit of luck. It's on to the next one. The game begins again. We all have our probs. Like 730 is like the 720 and has a nose for 350. That's 2 variants. Alright, excellent. My team won. Yeah, Stockport, they beat who did they beat? Oh, Blackpool, weren't it? Exeter City. We beat them 1-0, yeah. Stockport, Blackpool, weren't it, on Saturday? Anyway, people, it's time to call it a day. We have seen quite a few 390s come past here today, but no 220s or 221s. They don't come up here now. They used to, but they don't now. They don't bother with them now. Anyway, folks, I'm going to get going and go home. Cowden Beef forever. I have Blackpool top, my brother. I watch Blackpool a few times a year. Enjoy your, yes, I will. Thank you, Steve. Catch you later, Sanger. Catch you later, Stuart. Catch you later, Steve. Catch you later, Pakistani 1268. Catch you later, Jeanette. Bye, everybody. See you later, Stuart. Thanks for watching. And until the next one. See you later, folks.